Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I actually got on here today to make a video because I've been getting a lot of questions in my DM about my surgery and things like that. But then I started recording this video and I started over because my mind is just filled with so many things. I took a break from social media, and in the process of me taking some me time, I was assaulted by a stranger. I didn't have time to really process what happened. I didn't have time to really go into what took place. I think that I beat myself up so much on why, and I just feel like I haven't had the ability to really talk about what really happened. I didn't have the ability to really process like everything that I really went through with the entire situation. It was a lot. I told myself that I wasn't gonna do this, but I feel like I have to be as transparent as possible because I feel like I need this. So let me try to talk about the situation. I was at my girlfriend's house at the time, and I had an eyelash appointment that I had to be to around 12 p.m. So I'm walking out the door. It's probably around maybe 11:25, 11:30-ish. I'm walking out the door. I probably have about this much space in between where these two people were arguing and where I had to come from. So as I'm walking this way in that direction, because my car is parked near that area, I have to pass them up, but I can hear them arguing. I don't think anything of it because I'm like, okay, well, that's not my business. It don't have anything to do with me. So I'm just gonna, walk on by them as they're screaming at each other, which was the woman who attacked me and her boyfriend. So as I'm walking by, my car is to the left-hand side. So right when I passed them up, I could hear footsteps. So I'm like turning around finally because I kept trying to walk like, okay, they're not talking to me. But then as I'm hearing the footsteps and the voice get louder, I turn and she's screaming and yelling. Mind you, I'm sorry, I left it out. She had a broom in her hand as well. So as she was arguing with him, I don't know if she was hitting him with it or whatever, because again, I wasn't really trying to be in that. That didn't have anything to do with me. I was trying to just go to my car. So she starts yelling at me. She's like, "Oh, are you looking at my man?" And I'm like, "What? I don't know you or him. What the are y'all talking about?" And so she's like, with the broom in her hand, I'm standing right here in front of her. So I'm gonna be her at this moment. "I see you looking at my man, B. I see you looking, and he looking at you, and y'all think y'all." And I'm like, whoa. I'm not looking at you or your man. Like, what the heck is going on? I felt like it was like, whoa. I didn't even know at that, like, what to do, what to say. And the next thing I know, she instantly takes the broom and she tries to swing on me. So as she tries to swing, I grab the broom from her and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't know you. I don't know him. Like, what is going on? And as I'm holding the broom, she's like still so mad and so angry and screaming. And I've never seen these people in my life. I'm looking at him now. He's like standing here while all of this is happening. I'm like, I don't even know you. You don't know me. Like, you need to tell her we don't know each other. Like, we don't know each other. I've never seen you before. He's just standing there looking at me like I'm crazy. She's still yelling and screaming and he's just standing there. I'm like, are you not gonna say something? Are you, hello? Like, I don't know you. He's not saying anything. He's just standing there as if he wants her to think or believe that we know each other or something. It's like, I don't even know what was going on in his head. Why would you not say something? I'm screaming at him, like, tell her. So finally, she, like, snatches the broom back. She starts screaming and yelling at him. At that moment, I'm just like, let me get to my car and go where I'm trying to go, because I don't know what's happening. I turn around. I try to walk to my car because I'm not that far away. And I think that this is the part I feel like I blame myself, because I feel like I should have never turned my back on someone so angry. I feel like I should have never, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't even know, because I blame myself so much. And I know it's not my fault for what happened. But I just know that I was trying to just get away from the situation. I was trying to just get in my car. It was like I just wanted to leave. And I'm literally seconds from opening my car door. And I just felt my entire head being yanked back. And I felt my body just slaying to the ground. And it just seemed like, it just seems like I don't know what happened in that moment. I just felt my body just being just pulled. I felt my body being just slung, and it happened so quick. I don't even know why. I don't even know. I need to take a moment, just 1 second. I just know she was really, 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 really big. And I remember like trying to pull myself up, because I can feel my, I had on shorts, and I can feel myself trying to pull up on her, because I felt my legs scraping. I felt, it was a lot. I remember the only way that I got up is because she let me go, and she took off running. Instantly, she took off running. And I remember just getting up, and I was crying so hard, and I was screaming for someone to come and help. And I remember I was looking on the ground, and I was looking for my phone. And I finally got my phone, and the first thing I did was call 911. I called the police. And I remember I was trying to like run to see where she was going, and I was trying to make sure that I could just tell them where she was, and tell them everything. And it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, it just still feels like a dream. Honestly, I don't know if it was my adrenaline, what it was, but it seemed like the police got there so quick. And I just know when they finally came, I didn't even notice at the time that my knee, I didn't even notice at the time that my knee, as she was slaying me, my knee hit the pole as she was slaying me on the ground. So I didn't even notice that it was bleeding, and like I couldn't stand. I couldn't really walk. It was just so much, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it until everything kind of calmed down, and the police came and the ambulance came, and I felt like I was finally like, okay, somebody's here to finally help me. Somebody's here to save me. Somebody's here to do something. And as the ambulance was, preparing me and taking me in, I could see her walking past. They had her in handcuffs. And the officer looked at me and she said, "I'm so sorry. We just asked her, why would she do this? And did she know you?" And she said, "No." Like, you even told them that you didn't know me. So once going to the doctor, they told me that I had a sprung knee. My hand was sprung. I had to be on different pain meds. I went to visit family for 2-3 weeks because I needed to get away. I needed to be somewhere to be able to process, like, this is what has happened. It instantly made me a person who I love people. I am always smiling and I'm always laughing and I'm always just and it made me be guarded. It put me in a shell. And I knew that I needed to take some space away from home, my own everyday life, so that I can remind myself that everyone isn't like that. So that I can remind myself that every stranger that passes me isn't going to attack me. I had to remind myself that some things in life are not things that we can just control. We can't control everything in life, and we can't control everybody. I had to go through a different type of understanding. I'm still trying to process what my therapist told me, which is understanding that some things happen without a reason. And some things in life we will never understand. We will never have the answers. We will never have the reasons. We will never get apologies. I remember the only thing I kept saying in my head is, I just want her to apologize to me. There was so many things that I looked at, and the human in me and my heart in me just told me, drop it all. Just drop it all. But then I can't. How can I allow someone to get away with so much? How can I allow? And that's what I don't understand about myself. I don't understand how I feel like I don't want to be a victim. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't want anyone to hear my story and just feel like, oh, I want this sympathy. But I am a victim. I have been assaulted by someone who I don't know. So I don't understand how come I feel like I don't want anything to happen with her. But she didn't think about that. So I'm so torn. It's so many things that's tearing me up inside when it comes to this entire situation. Everybody's assuming. They were assuming she was on something. They were assuming she this. I don't know what it was. And I don't really have the room and the time to assume. I don't really have the room and the time to, sorry you guys, to figure anything else out other than how to heal myself, how to mentally be okay. And I think that the main reason I really wanted to open up and release this video today as well is just because don't let go of yourself. If you have gone through anything that has hurt you, anything that has damaged you, anything that has made you feel like it's my fault, or made you second guess yourself, made you second guess your purpose, made you second guess your whys, don't allow it to. Don't let it. One of my main things that I've used, that I always use, is prayer. I pray, I meditate, and therapy. It's helped me a lot. It's helped me more than what I think most people feel that it would. So I again don't want sympathy. I just really want to share my story because I realize that sometimes if we don't voice things or allow ourselves to be open and vulnerable, that we'll think we're letting go, but we're not. We're still suppressed and holding things in. So thank you for allowing me to be able to share this very traumatic situation with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for following me.